My name is Peter Berlinger, and we're here at Exponent 2019 at the Audio Company exhibit. We're featuring VAC on Schweikert, Esoteric, and TechDOS, critical mass. We have master-built cables, von Schweikert, Ultra 9s. And I'll turn it over to Kevin Hayes. Kick us off and tell us the model numbers, please.
Oh, wow. Exponent 2019 is just an amazing thing. I have to make sure I stop and remember this correctly. We have 7 systems running here, so it's a big event for us this year. This one is one of my personal favorites. This contains, as you alluded to, the TechDOS Air Force 3 turntable, which I think is an astounding piece of work, just a wonderful, musical, beautiful jewel-like turntable, fitted with the Graham Phantom Elite tone arm and the wonderful airtight Opus cartridge. This then feeds the Statement 450i integrated from VAC, which features the patented IQ table biasing system and contains basically a Statement 450s IQ power amp, a Statement line stage, a phono stage, all arranged in a way that gives the straightest signal path, keeps delicate things as far away from high current things as possible, puts the current delivery near where it's needed, form follows function, and is just an astounding piece of audio art. We love it very much. That pretty much is the front end routine. Then we go over to the Esoteric and Gordon.
Right. For our digital media, we're using the Esoteric Grandioso system. We started with a P1 transporter, this power supply, the dual mono D1 DACs. We're using the G01 clock with that, and we're also using the Orinder A100 as a music server feeding into the DACs. Just a wonderful system. I think the highest resolving power I've ever seen in a digital device, actually, in my own personal opinion. In addition to that, everything we have in here is founded on the Critical Mass Olympus rack. This is the Critical Mass's top of the line. It has a 12-stage filtering system. Just one of those magical combinations of a rack that does the correct amount of damping and dissipation in order to preserve the transients and the musical nature of the signal while giving you the most solid foundation possible for each component, allowing each component to operate at peak performance. And at that point, I'm going to turn it over to Leif so you can tell us about the speakers and the cabling in the system.
So, hi Peter. So, we've been on the new Ultra flagship line of speakers for von Schweikert Audio, and so not everyone can afford and have 7-foot speakers in their basement, so this is the second addition to the Ultra flagship line. And this is our Ultra 9. Literally identical to an Ultra 11, but in a much more compact form. Technology is all completely identical, parts, just everything that went into the design. It's the cost no object design. We're feeding everything with master-built cables. Not all Ultra cables in this particular system. We're actually running a mix, so I have a combination of master-built Ultra, which is the top of the line cables. We have some no signature. We have reference cables mixed into the system, and so it really is an honor to have such fantastic electronics here at the Exponent 2019, and it's been a really good show. Been good.
Well, let's listen to the system. It's always good to listen to the systems on the third day of the show. Everything is all warmed up, viewers, so we have a real treat for you here. We're featuring Kraftwerk at Exponent 2019 to really break out and give us some electronic punch. So let's get punched in the chest, and let's cue it up and let's give it a spin.
Let's do it.
Thank you much. outstanding presentation of radioactivity from Kraftwerk. Here we are, the audio company. Viewers, I just heard a spectacular presentation. I heard dynamic range that was extraordinary. I heard inner detail that was bringing out things in the mix that you don't normally hear on average systems. This is a super system. Dynamic range, tonality, punch on the bass. What more can you ask for? You guys, you have a winner here. We've invited Joe Leverchuk in to finish a shoot off. Joe has these outstanding critical mass stands. I want to thank Joe for being here and being in the shoot as well, and I want to thank all of you. Thank you, everyone. Gordon Waters, Audio Company. Joe Leverchuk, Critical Mass. Kevin Hayes, Valve Amplification Company. Lee Swanson, Von Schweikert. Thank you, guys.